Minister Malcolm, you've suggested that there are all kinds of movements in Harlem growing that you and I don't know about.
Oh yes, frustration itself has been sufficient, and all that was necessary to make Negroes realize the importance of banding together. And now Negroes are banding together.
Banding together in what kind of movements?
Different kinds of movements, all kinds of movements, and they remain almost invisible. They remain almost unknown, but yet they are there. When I say invisible, I mean invisible in the sense that their existence is unknown. No matter how hard you try to track them down, you can't find them. And never try to find them through the Negro leaders. See, the Negro leaders are famous as apologists. If you recall, one of the most famous Negro leaders in 1959 was asked by you about the Black Wilson movement. He said he knew nothing about it. And then moments later, you flash a picture on the screen of him shaking hands with me, if you will recall. See, this is their policy. This is their attitude or their reaction. They never know what's going on in the Negro community.
And what form will the activities of these various so-called invisible movements take in the summer?
An example, Commissioner Murphy. Almost every statement that Commissioner Murphy makes would give you the impression that he's encouraging the police, rank and file policemen, to take whatever methods or measures necessary to hold Negroes in check. He feeds a type of statistics to the white public and make them think that Harlem is a complete criminal area where everyone is prone towards violence. And this then gives the police the impression that they can brutalize the Negroes or suppress the Negroes or even frighten the Negroes. Whenever something happens, 20 police cars converge on one area. This doesn't frighten Negroes. So it means that someone is either misinforming Commissioner Murphy and making him use tactics this year that he would not use 4 years ago, or that the former police commissioner Kennedy wouldn't use. And this force that is so visible in the Harlem community creates a spirit of resentment in every Negro. He thinks that he's living in a police state and becomes hostile towards the policeman. And he thinks that the police are there to be against him rather than to protect him. And these thoughts, these frustrations, these apprehensions automatically are sufficient to make these Negroes begin to form means and ways to protect themselves in case the police themselves get too far out of line.
Okay, Mia. Let's shut this interview out and see why everyone's so pissed off.
Hey Mia, thanks for meeting me.
How are you? We understand that things did not go well with your meeting with city officials today.
Not at all. These people in here are what's really wrong with this city.
What do you mean?
A few weeks ago, I've given them a detailed economic development project in partnership with the city, and everyone has their hand out. And I mean everyone.
Can you explain?
All I'm saying is, I would not play their game. Cedar City deserves far better public service than what it has across the board.
We know that you have been a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. Do you think that your role has played a part in this fallout?
I don't know. But if it does, that's even more problematic.
Given your rise in the corporate sector at Tech Giant, will you continue to be a part of these social movements?
Absolutely. And it's not over. I want everyone to see why things are not better when they can be. Excuse me, my driver's here. Thank you, Mia.
Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Boy,
Ah!
your ass out the car.
Jesus!
Now, you see your pants? Come on, princess,
Get the hell out
open
of me!
the door. Open the door, let me in.
What's up, man?
What's up, boy? You know better than that. You should always be sharp. Just like this sharp ass suit you got on.
Yeah, you know your mom's like this suit though.
See, why you gotta take it there, Tone? Why you gotta take it there? I'd be wrong if I chipped your little ass up, right?
Because you always be starting.
Alright. Well, what's good with you, corporate America? Seen you at the rally. Made the paper and all that.
Yeah.
Nigga Tone. Alright.
Well, you know, business is good. You know, the rally was cool. Where were you? Thought you were coming.
I was down, a little low-key status, you know what I mean? But how your company feel about all that?
Well, I don't know if they know. But if they do, you know, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
But other than that, man, what's up with you?
No, I can't call it. It is what it is. Doing what I do, still stacking. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, actually, that's why I came down here. So when you gonna give up the streets, man?
Tone, you came down here on your TD Jakes. Beat it, bro.
I'm not preaching to you, man. I care about you.
Okay.
You're my boy. You're like my brother. Your kids are like my kids.
That's all good. And it warms my heart. It really does. It truly does. All right? But I do what I do for my kids so nobody has to. You understand? Like, I do for them like I had to do for my brother and my sister. Like I had to do for your parents when they ain't have no money. I looked out for everybody. Took care of you. So don't ever forget that.
I haven't forgotten that.
All right. Remember, I had a man up at 11. I didn't have a childhood.
I know. That's why I'm here. Look, we have the opportunity now to change things.
What you mean?
We're talking about getting justice, equal justice, and economic inclusion.
What does that even mean, Tom?
We have the opportunity right now to make our lives in this community better. Look, I'm starting a venture capital company that's going to invest in cooperative companies in our community.
Okay. I mean, the law's the law. It ain't changing anything. Just because you make a little bit of money don't mean you're going to make everybody out here rich.
No, you're right. It's not. But we can make our lives in this community better.
How?
You know Ujama, right? You know what Ujama is?
Ujama?
Ujama.
I mean, I might have smashed a chick named Ujama, but I don't...
No. And her name was Ijima. Because remember, I used to have a crush on her sister. But no, now I'm talking about it's one of the principles, one of the 7 principles.
What you talking about? Kwanzaa?
Yeah.
Like the Kwanzaa shit? You
Yep.
gonna be wearing kick the clothes too, my nigga? Like, what's good with you?
Yeah, I got one picked right out for you. Yeah,
Nah, I'm
you should
good,
see it.
homie. Nah, I'm good.
Look, it was a blessing in disguise. Look, I was trying to start this cooperative company with this factory, but I couldn't get enough capital. And then I went to the city government, and city government, they were blocking me because I wouldn't play their game.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm sitting here. I couldn't get enough capital. I mean, I have almost 800 credit score. I mean, I got rich white folk credit, and still couldn't get enough capital.
Well, you got that Forbes credit, boy.
Exactly.
Damn. Look at you.
And then it hit me. It was like, wait a minute. I got friends with money, and we can take the community, have the community be investors in it, and I got you. And then we can create cooperatives that be centered right here in this community in other industries.
I mean, what's the co-op gonna be, Tone? I mean, what you trying to do?
Bread.
Boy, you bugging. Everybody out here making money. They're trying to make money. Everybody trying to get to that money.
No.
Trying to get that. What you think I'm out here doing what I'm doing, boy? Bread?
No.
We all trying to get some bread, boy. Nigga, what you talking about?
No. I mean, make bread.
Make bread? Tone, you talking about counterfeiting?
No. I'm talking about loaf.
You mean like Sarah Lee, like Wonder?
Yes.
Yo, you fucking, you want to make like bread.
Look, we can start a co-ed bread factory, right? It's going to be centered here in the community, and then we're going to supply the local stores, the supermarkets, and then we're going to expand to the rest of the city, the region, etc.
I mean, that's some different shit, Tone. I mean, you might be onto something.
Look, it's a way out.
I mean, I want to weigh out Tone, but honestly, bro, I don't see it.
Look, I believe wholeheartedly that this will work. With the fight for the momentum that's going on right now, with this fight for equal justice and economic ideas like this, just maybe, we could finally be the change that we've been waiting for. Just maybe, we can actually achieve those last unfulfilled chapters of civil rights. Meet me at the church on Wednesday. Are you with me? You need this. I need this. We need this.
Williams, what are you doing here?
I grew up here. What do you charge me with?
We'll ask the questions.
I have a right to know what you're holding me for.
There's an investigation in your area, and you were seen consorting with a known drug dealer.
And what charge is that?
I just told you. What is a man of your status doing with the likes of a man like J.K.?
First, I wasn't consorting. And second, what do you mean the likes of?
You know exactly what I mean, Anthony Williams. You're the guy giving problems to the city with the factory buildings, the programs, right?
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
You made headlines giving a speech at the BLM march. Thought all lives mattered.
Blue lives too.
See, that's the point. See, Americans always say all lives mattered, but we know that black lives never matter to everyone.
You really think black lives matter to blacks?
See, you don't get it. See, America has a history of saying all, like, liberty, freedom, and justice for all, but not really meaning it. Everybody's implicated.
You also had an article in the papers. You're off with a few feathers.
Is that what this is about?
You know what this is about. Look, let me give you some advice. There's a way things work in this city. Bad news and disruptions are not the way you go about getting what you want.
I see. Well, I guess I should have donated to the local PBA or FOP.
Hey, there's still time for that.
I see. Well, listen, I respect the work that you guys do, and I respect law enforcement, but I have a better idea. How about you talk to me when my lawyer comes?
JK, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Besides PWB, maybe y'all miss a nigga.
PWB?
Parked while black.
Very funny, very funny. How about prison while black? How's that sound to you?
Shut two clowns off for me now.
What about your friend in the other room?
What you talking about?
Nice guy in a nice suit in a clean ride in your neighborhood? He's gotta be up to something. Is he your connect?
Yo, what you talking about?
Listen to me, boy. Is he your connect?
First of all, I ain't your boy. Second of all, I ain't got no connect. Third, only thing Anthony connecting is connect for, so what y'all talking about and why I'm here?
You know why you're here? Why? How many times have we caught you with drugs?
Alright, so what about the street taxes as y'all like to put it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, alright. I see. So what's good now? Y'all about to beat a nigga up? Y'all gonna fuck me?
Enough of this. Enough of this. Here's the deal. Here's how the city works. When important people make important calls, they have to be answered. And your friend is posing a problem for us. You have to help us with that.
Alright. What you talking about?
We need your help, and you get a clean slate. Clean slate. We give you money. We clean your record. It'll be like nothing happened. All you gotta do is plan a little something on him, and we take it from there.
Bro. Look, bro. Ain't a good dude. It's like a brother. So I can't.
You can or you won't.
Yo, why y'all going so hard at that man? Huh? All that brother wanna do is provide a good future for people. Uplift the community. So why are you going so hard? Huh?
Future? What about your kids' future? What about their future without you? What about your future without them? We could put you away for 5 years. 5 critical years. How old is your youngest daughter? Is she gonna remember what you look like in 5 years? You do this for us. For free.
The side effects of living can be complicated. The key is to balance your life, discover a place of peace and the reality. The side effects of living can be complicated. The key is to balance your life, discover your place of peace and the reality.
Where you been? I've been calling you for hours.
Look, man, I had a rough one today. Listen, I got locked up.
Oh my God, what they get you with?
Nothing. Me and Anthony got locked up.
Anthony? Are you serious?
Yeah. But it's all good. His lawyer got us out, so we fine. But I'm gonna talk to you about it later. Come here. You know I love you. You know I'll do anything for you and the girls. Speaking of which, where my babies at?
Stay in the room.
Alright. I'm gonna go holler at them. We'll chop it up about the situation. Later on, we'll put it in that headboard.
Boy, get out of here.
There's my girls. Hey. You guys behaving yourselves?
Yes.
You guys finish your homework?
Yes.
Okay, good. You did? Let me see. Oh boy.
And on the back too.
I see.
And my hand.
I see. Do fine. Good
And I
job.
did on the back.
Okay, come here. Sit down. Sit down with your sisters. Listen, you guys know I love you, right?
Yeah.
You guys are my heart and soul.
Yes.
And I'll do anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And listen, you guys remember Anthony? Uncle Anthony?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, him and Daddy got in a little bit of trouble today. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. Calm down. Everything will be fine, all right?
Yeah.
Stop getting back on that chair. But listen, no matter what you hear about Uncle Anthony or Daddy, you ignore it. You hear me?
Yes. I'm show you. I'm gonna show you.
Like I said, you guys, anything you hear about me or Uncle Anthony, you ignore it. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because Uncle Anthony is a good man, and he means well for all of us. All right?
Yes.
All right. I love you guys. You know that, right? And no matter what happens, remember that I'm always here. I will always be here. Okay? All right. Don't ever forget that. You too. Okay? Daddy's always here. All right? Give me hugs and kisses. Come on.
See what? I see what.
Come here. Give me a hug and kiss. Be careful. Where's everybody at?
What's up, JK? And my sisters, they went to go get some last minute prints.
Okay, well, I was talking about community folk.
Oh, well, they'll start settling probably in the next half hour. CP time. So it's actually gonna start, a little later.
Something early?
Yeah, but I wanted you to come early so we could talk about what happened.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, man. I'd never been arrested before.
Man, my bad, Tone. It had everything to do with me.
Well, I don't think it was just you. It seems as though I ruffled the wrong feathers in this town.
All right, well, I guess me and you both then, brother.
Yeah, but don't worry about it though. My lawyer, she's taking care of it. Especially since they had no grounds whatsoever to stop us, and then they didn't even find anything. So,
Facts.
yeah. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be taken care of.
All right. Well, on that note, man, I just wanna say with everything you got going on, all your success and all that, man, you still managed to be a true friend. I appreciate that, man. So bless up for that. Thanks for that. You understand?
No problem, man. But we brothers.
Yeah, we brothers, man. Yeah, we brothers. I know how we get down, but you my brother and all, but boy, you gonna have to do something about that man purse right there.
See, I knew you would have had jokes. It's cool, but I just knew it. I knew he was gonna have jokes.
It's all good. It's all good. But on a serious tip, let me ask you something. You ever had to do something that you didn't necessarily want to do, but it was in the best interest of your family?
Not that I think of, but I can understand the weight of such a decision. But why you ask?
Nah, man, it's just everything that's happening. From the Black Lives Matter rally to this big scheme you got going on, popping. Just got a brother thinking. I'm tripping. Don't even worry about it, man.
Actually, I can understand that. Because actually, I was going to actually quit all this the other day. Yeah, and then I was, reassured as to why I can't.
Why is that?
Because it's not about me. It's about us. It's about all of us. And that's why I can't. But I gotta go use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
All right, man, go ahead. Hand me your handle. I ain't do it. So y'all can take him to jail now.
JK? JK! Jason King! Where'd he go?
What's up, kid? No, me writing a letter. It's crazy, right? I ain't Dr. King, but I am a king. This ain't the Birmingham jail, but I will be going to jail. I got history with those cops that arrested us. And they was pressing me to plant drugs on you, and we know how that would have turned out. A sacrifice had to be made. My mind wanted me to do it, but my heart said different. You're my brother. You're not paying for my sins. And frankly, you was right. I ain't have no way out. What you was offering was the only light I had. I spoke to Angie and the girls about it, and it's the hardest thing I ever had to do. Please look after them while I'm gone. I gave Ange 30 racks. I'm giving you 30 racks for my venture estate. That's all I got, man. Use it well. Contact Angie as soon as you can. I appreciate you. Thank you. P.S. Let a brother hold that high-priced lawyer you got on hand.
And there are good whites and good blacks, and bad whites and blacks.
It's not a case of being good or bad blacks and whites. It's a case about being good or bad human beings.